I'm here with Will Furlong, who's just about to ride in the CCI 3-star here at Bramham. Now, Will, have you been here before?
No, this is my first year here, in the under-25 class, so a little bit excited but nervous at the same time, so we'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. I go in just sort of over an hour and a half, so yeah, I'm excited.
And how's the course walking?
Yeah, it's good. I haven't been here before, obviously, but people said it's quite big and bold, typical Ian Start track, and that's how it walked as well. We had quite a lot of rain this morning, so it got quite slippery, but I think the riding, sort of people are learning how to ride it, and it's we're getting more and more clears now as it goes on.
Do you tend to watch? We noticed all the riders huddled around a TV screen. Do you watch the others?
A little bit, yeah. Sometimes I find it actually not that beneficial when you see ones that you're like, oh, I wouldn't really ride it like that. So I think at the end of the day you have to have a plan and stick to it, but sometimes a few sort of distances it's quite nice to watch a few and see what the norm is.
And can you tell us a bit about the horse that you're riding here today?
Yes, so she's called Colleen P2, her stable name is Tinks. She's 10-year-old, so quite inexperienced at this level. Yeah. I've actually only had her a year and a bit, so we've gone from 1-star to 3-star pretty quickly.
Wow,
but yeah, no, she's fantastic. Cross country would be probably, hopefully, fingers crossed, her strongest discipline. She did a good test yesterday. She's 47, lying in 6th. So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. If all goes well and I ride to the best of my ability, hopefully we'll come round a nice clear round. So
amazing, lying in 6th. I mean, did you expect that?
She came 4th in the CIC 3-star at Houghton a couple of weeks ago, so she's actually coming in with really good form. There is a lot of French over in our class, and they're sort of 1st, 2nd, 4th and 5th. So I'm 2nd Brit at the moment, so it is the British Under-25 National Championship, so that's even if I wasn't to win the class, that would be something that I'd be looking for, so we'll just see how it goes.
He's going to walk us through the first water complex at fence 11. It's quite tricky. I've seen most people taking the long route. Francis Whittington, Ludwig just took the long route. What are your thoughts on this fence?
Yeah, so here we've got the combination at 11 and 12 A and B. 11 here is not causing too many problems. The ground's cutting up a little bit as it's raining quite hard here at Bramham. This one's jumping quite nicely, but 12 over there comes up quite quickly, so you've got to get your act together, get your reins back up, obviously after slipping them here over 11. Try and jump this one as straight as possible going into the water, and then we're going to make a nice angled curve round, nice loop round to 12 into the other water, which is quite a serious drop in. Now, as you said earlier, we've seen a lot go long. The ones that have gone long have jumped in quite bold to fence 12 and haven't been able to make the turn to B, but they've just circled round to the alternative B there and just gone round on the long route, which actually hasn't wasted too much time, but I think you need a very specific jump into fence 12 to make sure you get that straight route. Yeah. So I'm just going to take you through the water here. So we'll jump this nice and straight in here, slip your reins here, and then you want to get your knitting back together. Stay as straight as possible to give yourself a bit of time here through the water, so you make sure you can get real straight to fence 12 here. We're on this turn here now to fence 12A into the big drop here. Now, you don't want to be coming too much on an angle into a drop into water, because otherwise they're going to land out of balance on one side. So we want to try and take this as straight as possible, but just thinking ever slightly left to right, because it is a very sharp, it's almost 90 degrees round to B. And you want to be nice and positive in here because it's a big jump in. However, you don't want to be too far off, yeah, because if you get a really big jump in and a little bit flat, you're ending up a bit out there, and then it almost makes the straight route impossible. So you want nice and punchy, but nicely into the bottom here, get a little bit of a round jump in. So just almost thinking a little bit left to right, just so you can start making your turn a little bit. You want to sort of be coming out here, and then there is probably a distance in here, but it's sort of really how you land, how you get them back together, keep them into the hand and the leg, and just keep them nice and straight and together, and then up over this. If you jump too big into the A element there, it almost makes this impossible, and you just need to go straight round and jump the long route like that.
And can I just ask, so at what point are you deciding, short route, direct route, long route?
It's tricky. I think I'm going to try and aim for the straight route, but if you see a forward distance and you're thinking too bold into A, then you just quickly have to change your plans and just ride straight and go long. I mean, you're probably going to waste 10, 12 seconds, but obviously it's better than 20 penalties. So it's risk versus reward, and it's what you're feeling, and it's making those reactions as quick as possible.
So I'm here with Will Furlong's groom, Cara, and the very pretty Tinks, who I thought, she's very thoroughbred looking. She's quite a fine little mare. You were saying she's got a bit of Anglo-Arab in her.
She has got Anglo-Arab in her. 58% thoroughbred. She's built for the job. She moves beautifully and she covers the ground. As you can see, she's quite a long horse. She gallops really well. She's lovely.
And she seems very chilled and stable. What's she like to handle?
Actually, dead easy, really straightforward. Loves a good munch on the grass. She's been out this morning. Will's taken her for a hack about quarter to 8 this morning. Little hack through the woods over there, just to get them moving and out and about, because otherwise the lactic acid builds up in their muscles. So they've got to have a bit of exercise. She's come back, she's had a wash, she's had another munch, and then I've just left her to chill, hoping she's not looking out that window.
Do they hear the tannoy? Does she know it's cross-country day?
She knows. She knows, but actually she's been really chilled about it. I thought she'd be looking out, thinking, getting herself a bit too wired. She needs to be good and calm.
And so in terms of the pre-preparation, Will's going to be getting on about 50 minutes. What will he do? How will he warm up?
He'll go out to the warm-up area over there. He'll probably work her a little bit loose, a little bit long, get her moving, give her a bit of a canter. He'll probably walk for a bit and then have a jump, walk a bit more, and then I'll put the grease on, probably 5 minutes before she's due to go. A lot of people leave the stables with the grease on now. By the time you've done 40-minute warm-up, no grease left.
Yeah.
And you don't want to keep building that up on the legs. It's not great for the paws, so that'll be our plan, and then hopefully a clear inside the time.
And you'll be waiting, I guess, at the finish line with lots of water?
Lots of water, yeah. She'll come home. They're all coming home a little bit tired. Fortunately, we've got the weather on our side. It's good and cool. So, yeah, lots of water, ice on the front legs. Bring her back here, sort her out. It will be a great experience for Will to ride around a track like this. And I think she'll eat it up, to be honest.
You've just gone clear and a clear leader at this stage. You must be pretty delighted.
Yeah, over the moon. She was just 2 seconds over the time, and it's my first time at this level, so it was absolutely fantastic. She was right on her minute markers, right until the last one, and then just tired coming up this last hill, but she was incredible. I couldn't have asked for any more, and she tried so hard.
The smile says it all. It's fantastic to see. Yeah. She was amazing. There was a couple of times she really helped you out, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She's so genuine. She wouldn't be the most naturally talented horse, but she's got so much heart and determination, and just cross country at this level, not everything can go perfectly, and when it's slightly wrong, she digs so deep for you and tries her hardest, and that's all you can ask, really.
Amazing. So how did it feel out there?
It was incredible. I've never really ridden in sort of so much atmosphere. There's obviously Bramham is one of the biggest events in the UK, and then there's lots of people spectating and cheering along the way, and it's amazing. It's a great feeling. This is why you do eventing.
I see you're emotional, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm thrilled.
Oh, I'm so chuffed for you. It's fantastic. So sorry, I'm not going to make you cry.
No, that'll be a bit embarrassing.
So how's her show jumping, more importantly?
She has had problems show jumping after going cross country, because she's so economical in the air. She tends to go a bit flat, but that was a year ago, so she's stronger and better and fitter, so fingers crossed tomorrow. Whatever happens, I'm happy.
Oh, whatever happens. I mean, what an amazing performance.
Yeah, incredible.
So thrilled for you.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Will.
Thank you.